haven't seen the first deer. I've seen a woodpecker and a squirrel today, and that's it. So I decided to come out of my blind and walk around a little bit. It's warmed up. Quit snowing. Probably in the upper 30s now. I figured I'd walk out this road. Right down there is where the cave is with the rock stacked in front of it. But I was going to see if I could find any scrapes or horn bushes or anything. Because so far this year I've only seen one. Oh, no, excuse me, I've seen two. The wind keeps shifting on me too. That's no good. There are no acorns out this year. It's going to be a really, really tough winter on the critters. I can't even see my screen in this light. I forgot to brighten it up before I started, so I can't even see the chat. It's places like this that just tickles me to be a hillbilly. big old rock. This ain't on my side, right here. Look at this sucker. All the way down through there, even to where it curves, is all rock cliff. And I've walked down there. I got a couple videos of that. And then you got this like little saddle right here, and right over there's that one cave with the stacked rocks in front of it. So for some reason I've got 66% of my data left over with one day to go. So I figure I'll do a long live stream while I'm up here. You want me to do it from my shack? That's okay. I need to get out and stretch my legs. I was about to go crazy sitting there. Watching a squirrel all day. Thinking, I bet that squirrel would taste good. The good news is it's drying up. Like I said, we had a snow this morning, and as soon as it was starting to stick, it quit. But it's drying up, it's windy, so hopefully I will get to finish my driveway in the gravel. That would be great. I've been so frustrated over that. I'm tired of the mud. I feel like a catfish or something. Like one of them fancy African catfish that live in the mud. I don't think I've ever talked about this before. I can kind of see the screen right here too. But back whenever I first got online, I don't even think I'd started my channel. This tree right here, it used to be across the road, and I've pushed some of it over here. You see part of it up there. But this tree was ripped apart, and there was a big, huge bee nest in that. It could have been a bear that done it, but whatever did it, it took a whole lot of strength to tear this sucker apart. And the pieces were scattered everywhere with it. I mean, just a huge bee nest. You can't even tell the bee nest was in it now. Not sure what kind of bees they were. But I figured they might be some sort of honeybee. And something it had demolished that tree. And it was a live tree whenever it done it. The inside was kind of rotted out. And where the bees had found a cavity in it and made a nest. And I guess they've been working on it. But something totally destroyed it. Man, it It's pretty good out now. I done shedded off a layer of my clothes before I came out here. I didn't want to get all sweaty. I ain't even got me gloves on. I reckon you could eat about anything. I'd rather get me some pokeweed and eat its young leaves. I don't think these old dead leaves would taste very good, but I guess you can eat about any type of roughage. You might get a bit of nutrition out of it. I ain't real hungry right now. I ate me some trail mix and a honey bun for breakfast. A lot better than oak leaves. Thanks, Lane, but it's okay. Some people don't like nature like this. Maybe if I was to say that little stump over there was a booger and put some kind of clickbait title in here, more folks would be interested. Actually, I think that stump might be a dog man, or maybe a little people, because it's kind of small. I think the little people's popular right now. I could just take a still screenshot of that and draw some eyeballs on it. There ain't no acorns. Up to 270. Coal mines. Ain't gonna work. Coal mines my daddy worked for give him this gun. And he passed it down to me. And I tell you what, I could shoot the hair off of a gnat's butt at 100 yards of this sucker. I ain't heard no boogerish noises today at all. No type of vocalizations. Everything's been pretty quiet, and I guess that's where the hunters are at. And you watch in the next couple of days, like around the house here lately, it's been kind of slow. But as people hunt and the boogers know, it's that time people's got guns out, they'll be over around my property more. That gum honey bun's trying to make a comeback on me. I don't know if it's where I ain't been eating no sweets or what. It's working on me. Tomorrow I'm gonna bring my good camera. I was filming that red-headed woodpecker today. Man, he was a pretty feller too. But this just won't zoom in like that one will. I think the last time I was up here is whenever we was at the camp out. And I don't remember that being broke right there. No, I was up here after that. Because right over there's that new kill box I found. But I still don't remember that being busted over. Makes you wonder. Like I was talking about earlier, the people hunting, and I maybe heard about 6 or 7 shots total this morning. I don't guess anybody seeing deer. But it makes you wonder what them boogers think. Down that holler I was just looking at, right back there, there's a house over on that point. But the hunting club owns that side over here. And nobody hunts it. So it's a good, and nobody hunts like up Stinky Holler, nobody hunts up there either. Except for at the head of it, there's a guy that hunts down there in the holler. And I'm poking around here. Now the wind's blowing right at my back, and that's not good. I'm gonna cross over right up here anyway, so I guess it won't matter. Start walking back toward my shack. I'm right above the cave now. I don't know if these old bucks ain't starting to rut yet or what's going on. Usually by now I would see some horn bushes or scrapes on the ground. Nope, I ain't never had a left-handed rifle. I do pretty good with fishing left-handed though. Why don't you send me a high quality camera? I've actually got another camera, but I'm not packing it around right now. So take what you can get, smile and be happy. Hello, Tim. Man, I cannot see this screen. I get out in the sun. Should have cranked it up. Yeah, I've got a PayPal. It's linked in my About section. And under some of the videos, whenever I do, remember to put it in there. But for real, I do have a better camera. I just didn't bring it today. Actually, I've got the batteries for it on charge right now. I got a late start today. Plus, this is a live video, and live, for whatever reason, the video quality isn't so good. But I mean, yeah, I don't think the guy's trolling me. He's just making an observation. The live videos, like if I was to move fast, like if I did this, that'd probably look like crap. And I've always said that any cell phone, I don't care if you got like a iPhone or whatever, the video quality is not going to be as good as if you had a camera that's made for the task. Yeah, I've read the book 50 years. Right, I'm kind of surprised I can go. But yeah, I've read the book 50 Years of Bigfoot. Actually, Snow White Bigfoot sent me a link to the book, and I still got it. It's a good book, and I'll probably read it again, but just to be honest with you, I haven't had a chance to watch any videos today. Like today, Brown Dwarf went live. He's up in Oregon on the beach, and that's the first boogering video that I've watched in a while. I can't afford a turnip painter. Yeah, I didn't know that he got a boogering dog. I thought that was pretty cool. A little pup too. That's good. Wish I would have got bathing whenever she was a pup. I could have trained her up a little bit. At least got her to ride with me. Of course, I don't know where I'd put her big butt in the back, I guess. Walk over here and check out. I got a tree stand over here. What if they ever did anything around it? He got two of them. Man, there ain't nothing moving today. to me face. And the sun to my back, that ain't bad. Well, at least I found my drone. Actually, I found it the day I lost it. It was back there. And I found it in stuff like this, maybe a little bit worse than this. They had some drones that was better made drones. I was at Walmart and I was gonna buy one. I think it's the Vivitar brand or whatever, but they was a little bit better than what I had. There's a little horn bush. He's tore up. But they were sold out. I waited too long. One of these days I'll have me a drone and I'll be fancy like you, Lisa. It would have been a really good video because the leaves were still on a whole lot. And it went way up and way out. And I tried to hit the circle thing, make it do a loop and film all the pretty leaves from a pie. But it kept on going out, and I thought, well, I better pull the plug before it goes to the other mountain. I'll never find it. I see something new here already. This is at the tree stand I put up last year. That big branch right there is new. And I am not even seeing where that came from. It's got a couple trees pinned down. Ooh, here's another tree knocked down. I don't know if y'all can see my tree stand. Right there's the tree stand. Look, that thing's all, the limbs are all busted up. Of course, that, but look at the bark on that one. And look at this old scaly bark. Oh, it didn't come out of that one. I don't see where that thing came from. Looks like maybe a maple. I thought it was an orb whenever you were flying it. Couple acorns. Hickory nuts. This morning I got my booger shack and I lowered down a winder and about 30 wasps had made a nest in it. And thank God them things were too cold to move. And I got them all either killed or knocked out of it. And then I had my little heater on. And that brought to life a few more that had been hidden in there. So I killed about 100 wasps this morning and 1 mouse. Which I guess I'll cook them up for lunch. These. Congratulations. Doing both. I'm multitasking. I just need to stretch my legs. Been sitting on my butt since 7 o'clock this morning. And not having any luck, so you might as well get out and stretch your legs and maybe jump a deer up and have a chance at a shot. Bailey girl's done good today so far. She didn't follow me up. So that's awesome. Oh, this ain't Pearl. I ain't got Pearl with me. I took off this morning. I fell asleep early last night. Didn't have all my stuff together this morning. I got up and forgot a bunch of stuff, but whatever. I always bring too much crap anyway. There's no squack nest. I guess it's a baby booger. It's not a squirrel nest at all. So I think it was Kumbo talking about the squirrels. Looking at their nests and seeing if like I think he said if the nests are out on the branch and there's boogers around, and if they're in the crook of the tree, then there's hawks around. Which I've got a combination of the two here, so I guess maybe it's where both are around. Kind of interesting. I've always found it pretty cool, some of the observations he makes. Yeah, how is Lizzie? She got bit by that spider. I meant to ask you that earlier. Maybe I can make it to another shadow and see your reply. Good. Dude said he shot mine. Killed a baby what? A booger or squirrel? Good job, dude. I won't even mention how every time I think of girls camp out, I imagine everybody being stuck in fly tape. I won't even mention that. It's okay, I'm tricking them. I can't see most of the chat anyway. Oh, there's some birds. There is something alive out here in the woods. Oh, I don't want to debate anybody about, well, anything that I know about. As long as it's done in a respectful manner. Man, I must be missing out on all the fun. I don't see what people's even saying. There's a deer track. I'm not all the YouTubers, and all I'm saying is be respectful. Don't use foul language. I mean, I don't care to debate or argue my point. But once you start using profanity, it just shows your intelligence or lack of, and I've got no use for it. I mean, y'all let the man talk as long as he's not cursing. I don't care. I'm at a disadvantage, so I can't see my screen very well unless I stop in the shadow. He don't want to start a fight with me today. I'm not in the mood. I wonder what the good doctor's channel is about. Dr. Debunker. I wonder if he's even got a video debunking anything. Or if he just wants to spew nonsense. Perhaps the good doctor has an agenda. Perhaps that agenda is put forward by them that don't want boogers to be known. And doctor, if you're still watching, you're in a room full of people that either know or believe. All right, I know you're not going to convince me that they don't exist. I've seen them. I know they are real. So there's no way you're going to convince me that they're not real. There's no way. And I'm sure there's about, let's see, 35 watching. I would say a good 75% in here right now know they're real. And I mean, they know, they've seen them, so you're not going to debunk anything. I don't care what kind of PhD or fancy letters you got after your name. Believe me, 5 years ago, you may have been able to convince me. Well, you probably could have convinced me 5 years ago. I'd have probably thought I was crazy 5 years ago. Now I know I'm crazy, and that boogers are real. And the only reason that I feel crazy is because, the first 37 years of my life, I've learned that most of what I've learned has been a lie. Because once you get on this subject and you find out that these things are real, I mean, this is what happened to me. You start questioning other things, and you start looking into other things, and you've learned that a lot of what they show you on TV is a lie. Probably 99% of what they show you on TV is a lie. What they've taught you in school, that probably, I'm going to be very generous and say probably only 50% was a lie. But that's just because I don't know. For instance, Columbus did not discover America. But never will anybody ever convince me that boogers are not real. Because I've seen them. And I've had things that's happened to me and it happened to me before I knew they was real. And I tried to explain it away by saying it was a bear, a cat, or a crazy owl, or something like that. Now I know better. So you're barking up the wrong tree here. Oh, absolutely, D. I mean, we question what we find, and we try to think it through logically. But there's a lot of stuff out there. For instance, whenever I find a barefoot track that's 17 and a half inches long, all right, in February, toes and all that good stuff, that's a human did not do that. All right, there ain't a family of barefoot people. Well, there might be a family of barefoot people running around here. But I don't think they're on my property doing it. Not a family of humans, anyway. I honestly think there's people out there that, there's some people that haven't seen them. There's a lot of people that haven't seen them. And that's because boogers are good at what they do. I go out a lot and look for them. And maybe out of every 100th time, I might catch just a brief glimpse or something like that. But I think there's people that actively go around and try to. I don't, I can't really say they work for the government or the powers that be or whoever. But what's their agenda? Why would they do it? It don't make any sense to me what their deal is, unless they're just a butthole. You know what I mean? There's people like that too. It makes them feel better to try to poke fun at others. I mean, that just really shows how stupid you are. Hyper Dave. Man, it's so nice out here right now. I really don't want to crawl back in my hole. But I need to get settled in and see if any deer come out this evening. There's still a lot of leaves on the trees for this time of the year too. Which I totally skipped fall and went straight to winter this year. I think it's going to be a long, cold winter too. Same thing. My chat's not even scrolling down. Same thing happened with your beliefs. You learn that these things are real and that basically everything else you've been told in life is a lie. The only one constant truth is the Word of God in the Bible. And pretty much the rest of us, I mean, people with their own agendas. And, if they're not afraid to lie to you, raising you up in these public schools and lying to you about evolution and these news, a lot of people don't like Trump. I happen to like the man. I mean, he calls it as he sees it. He's by far not perfect and kind of crude about some of the things he does, but so far he's been a man of his word, and he's calling out the fake news. And you look at what they're putting out, and it is fake. It's lies. It's all lies. And he might be part of it. I don't know. But that's, going back to the boogers, it has me questioning everything except for what I read in that King James Bible. Lots of truth in that. I wish we could call out the government. Even the bloody weatherman lies to me. Not only does he lie, he gets confusing about it and keeps changing his story. That's why I'm going to patent the hillbilly weatherman. Corn cob on a string. It never lies. Right. Yeah, if I was to do my job wrong all the time, then I don't think they would keep me there very long. I just hope it dries up enough this week so I can spread my gravel and get out of the mud a bit. That's all. That's all I want. I think I deserve that. I spent $400 on it. And now I've only got a yard full of gravel to show for it. And I'm still in the mud. I don't have no windows. All you gotta do is get you a corn cob, tie it on a string and hang it outside. If it's moving around, it means it's windy. If it's wet, it means it's raining. If it's white, it means it's snowing. If it's bright and dry, it means it's sunny and nice out. And if it's gone, it means a booger got it. Or a possum. And email me if you want to buy one of my hillbilly weather detectors. I'm on sale this week for $5.99, plus tax for the government. They gotta get theirs too. I mean, that guy had a big truck and all that. Man, I kind of felt bad for him and all that, but if he'd listened to what I said, as soon as I seen the size of that truck, somebody's been up here. As soon as I seen the size of that truck, I knew he wasn't going to make it down to my place. So I told him to just go up the holler and turn around and back in. You know, I do the rest with the tractor. Dude, I can make that. I can do that. Yeah, buddy. Have at it. Turns out he was wrong. Now I've got the biggest mess ever. And it only cost me $400. Right down here's one of their little spots. Here a squirrel's been burying a nut. They travel on this side of the mountain. I guess my side's not good enough for them. Looky down here. There's a lot going on right there. All up through there's a bunch of stuff. Here's another little lie for you. This water has got fluoride in it. Always look for the bottle of water that says fluoride free on it. And just hope that they ain't playing a joke on that one either. That's why I don't buy this brand. Alright guys, I'm gonna go sit in my little shack down here and wait for a deer, which seems to be more elusive than boogers today. Thank y'all for joining me. I don't know. See what happens tonight. Like I said, when hunting rifle season comes in, and boogers tend to move over on me where there ain't so many hunters wandering about the woods and shooting their guns and all that good stuff. I'd really like to get a deer just so I can leave its good organs laid up on a log again just to see if they take it again. That's always fun. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Like I said, if anything happens, I'll try to jump back on here live. I don't know if I have much of a signal down here, but we'll see. Y'all have a good day, and God bless.